this video, we will check the helper functions for data table. We will start with a huge data table. This data table is is embedded into the Excel file. Let's check the file before we start. We open it here. As we can see here, the number of columns at 80 in Excel, and the number of rows 11K plus rows by 80 columns. So it is a huge file to be read. Let's check how it will be read using the helpers, and how it can be written into another file using the helpers as well for writing data tables. Here is the code. Here is the code. The code will start by setting the working folder. The working folder will be the host folder for the files, which is a big sample, and the output will be big sample underscore out. Now we will use read data table helper function to read the file from sheet 1, and then this command is just to set the time span so that we can calculate the time consuming to run the right data table. And then we will use this function, which is write data table. Write data table, we will give it the name of the file and the data table. So we will read the data table from the big file, and then we will write it to another file using write data table. Let's check how it will cost in time. I will put a breakpoint here. Then we'll store the code. Here it is, test write data table. Okay. Now we can look at the diagnosis screen, and we can also see how it will consume in millisecond here after pressing the step over this step. Now I press F10. Okay, now read the data table, this huge data table. Okay, it takes 7 seconds to read this huge data table. Now let's see how it will take to write the same table. Okay. Now I click F10 to start writing the data table operation using the write data table helper function. Okay, it's finished in 18,000, about 18 seconds. So it takes 18 seconds to write this data table. Let's check the tables in the created file. I will go to the created file. It should be. We can check it first. Okay, let's check how many rows. Okay, how many columns? Is at 80. Yes. So it is written in the proper way. And this is the source one. Here it is the source one. Here it is. It is 80 here. And we can see that it is the same. Thank you.